Yikes. Oh my goodness. So we're all aware that Morning Joe's ratings have been tanking, just completely plummeting. The whole network for that matter. And it was exacerbated by their freaking, terrorist witness protection video where they had to come out and be like, hey, we met with Trump and why not?
Joe and I went to Mar-a-Lago to meet personally with President-elect Trump.
Just absolutely a bending of the knee. It was so bad of a bending of the knee, I don't think they have kneecaps, bro. I genuinely think that Trump took their kneecaps when they met with him in Mar-a-Lago.
Damn.
Obviously, there was a backlash because, I don't know, the same person who is repeating or approving rhetoric, such as him being a dictator, a fascist, a threat to democracy, now you just want to go and meet with him and then have the audacity to be like, well, why wouldn't we?
And for those asking why we would go speak to the president-elect during such fraught times, especially between us, I guess I would ask back, why wouldn't we?
But things have since gotten worse. Now, I know what you're thinking. Lucas, how on God's green earth could things have gotten worse? Well, hold on. Let me tell you. So Tweedledee and Tweedledum lose their minds. They lose their minds on national television, bruh. And it is the funniest thing that I have seen. Because what this all came from was an article in The Atlantic. And it was like the sound, the sound of fear. And the reason being is that this dude goes on to the show and he makes, a joke, right? A joke in jest. And he says, hey, if you're too drunk to be on Fox News, then you're really, really, really drunk, right? It's a joke.
Well, just given what one sees on camera, if you're too drunk for Fox News, you're very, very drunk indeed.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Now, these people over at MSNBC start yelling in his ear, talking about, hey, don't say that again. Hey, don't you say that again. But he goes on to write an article because Mika, in the middle, in the break, does this whole apology, okay? She's like, listen, but I just want to say that it's flippant and there are really good people at Fox News. We know some of them. They're really good people and that's just not appropriate.
If somebody had said that about any news outlet, we'd usually say something about it.
I don't believe you.
I'm sorry. What? Are you guys cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I've heard jokes about Hunter Biden. I've heard jokes about freaking Kamala. What are we talking about? How she's drunk? Kamala Harris has been drunk. I heard jokes about Biden. Weekend at Biden's? I've heard jokes about the whole administration. You're telling me that you can't joke about Pete Hegseth, whatever, about being too drunk, that if you're too drunk for Fox News, you're really too drunk? Are we serious? So I'm trying to wrap my head around this foolishness. So calling someone a dictator, a tyrant, a threat to democracy, that's okay. Good job. But when you say someone's too drunk to be on Fox News, that's where you draw the line? And you then want as far as to have this whole little whining spree? Bro, they are actually just screaming and crying, talking about, it wasn't an apology.
No, that wasn't the sound of fear. That was the sound of civility. and saying that Mika had apologized. Mika didn't apologize.
No, I didn't.
That was falling with style.
Do you want to know the best way of knowing when your description is apt? Is when a hit dog hollers. And Tweedledee and Tweedledum have been...
It's because some people have said that we're fearful. Let me tell you something. You can talk to anybody that's worked in the front office of NBC and MSNBC over the past 22 years. I'll tell you, I'm not fearful.
Bro, he hit the nail right on the head. This is the sound of fear. They were going on and on about how they're not afraid and how they're not afraid. And you can't tell me how to run my show. The last guy who told me how to run my show, bro, all I hear is, Daddy Trump, I'm scared. Daddy Trump, I'm scared. Look how good we're protecting you, okay? We're protecting you. You're the good guys. Don't attack us. That's what this sounds like. That's what this sounds like to anyone, bro, to anyone with an IQ above room temperature. Come on. Can we all be honest here? Can we all be honest here? Never in a million years would I think that a joke about someone being too drunk would be, oh, well, that's too flippant of a remark right now for the time right now. What do you mean the time right now? Do you see his whole cabinet? His whole cabinet is a joke. But I guess I wouldn't be able to say that on MSNBC, right? Because that would be too flippant of a remark. Like, what are we talking about? You had Matt Gaetz, who they were defending up until the point that he was like, yo, I'm gonna let go of this nomination. I'm gonna go on Cameo and start making videos for people. They were still defending him. But I guess making jokes about Matt Gaetz being with minors, that would be too much for MSNBC. That would be too much for Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I guess the truth, because that's what that is, it's the truth, that is not what they're looking to report because of their meeting with Trump, which they want to assure you, they want to reassure you, it was not a bending of the knee that took place. We're just going to report a little bit differently about what happens during his administration.
Beta!
This is a clown show, bro. This is a clown show. We're about to have a clown president and a clown administration. We're a clown show. That's what's going on. And you know what this simpleton had the audacity to end his segment with? Do you understand what he said? He goes and tells everyone to hold the line, okay? Y'all gotta hold the line.
We should have no fear. We should hold the line. Accept what we accept with Marco Rubio and other appointments like that, but hold the line in these other areas.
Pathetic.
Bruh, if we were to hold the line like in any war, the way you held the line, we would have lost. That would have been game over. I'm not surrendering. I'm just letting them stay here for a bit and negotiating as far as how long, their stay is going to be. I pray to God that no other pundit follows Joe Scarborough and Mickey or whatever her name is. Okay, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I pray, because if they do, we are cooked, bro. We got nobody, okay? Because he's got a whole cabinet member full of loyalists, not people who are qualified for the position, loyalists. Listen to me. The whole separation of powers, he's trying to throw that to the wind, bruh. He's trying to have a soft dictatorship where no one in a position of power or authority who's supposed to, as far as say, hey, Mr. President, how about we don't do that, right? He's trying to silence that. Like, listen, all y'all bow to me. You see Mika? Okay, you see Joe? That's what I want from y'all, bruh. This is brutal, man. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe Lucas, that was too flippant of a remark. Okay, we've got to give him a chance. Okay, we've got to give him a chance. We got to bring unity here. Or if you have believe, I'm sorry. The last that I recall was dictator, threat to democracy, fascist. How do you then? Oh, and racist. How do you build unity with someone like that? Can someone explain that to me? I'm lost. Okay. I'm lost. So either A, you didn't mean any of that, or B, you're a hypocrite. Simple as that. Those are the only two options that I see. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me Friday through Sunday. You can call in, we duke it out. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think about these guys. And subscribe and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
But not show fear.